Greg Cazillo, Cazillo.com. I'm out shooting an event today. It's a bike race. A lot of people are coming down the hill and I'm trying to shoot them. Pictures, that is, you know that. Yeah, this is it. So what am I doing? Well, I'll tell you in a second. Trying to catch everybody as they're going by. I got a 51.4 and I got my D3. Now I'd have my 24-70 on, but it's on the camera recording right now because I wanted that wider shot. Smile, there you go. So there's about 1,500 riders in today's event. That should be really good. It's a good opportunity to make money, good opportunity to get my name out. It's a lot of fun too. Camera's on continuous focus, and I'm actually on continuous low because I don't want to overshoot. That's always an issue. You never want to overshoot an event like this. You know, 3,000 photos is too many anyway. So, you know, that's about as how many I'm going to have today. Here comes more bike riders. Good smile. Where are they all coming from? Oh my goodness.
Oh, pretty.
It's a good spot too at the bottom of the hill. They're really moving. Pretty cool spot. This particular ride is a benefit for open space, and that's what we have here, open space. Still coming. Smiles. Let's see how we did. We'll check it out in a minute. So what do I have my camera set at? Right now I'm on ISO 400 and I'm actually on Aperture Priority. F4, keeping my shutter around 800th of a second. That's plenty fast. You know, these guys are really moving down this hill and I don't want to blur them. I want to get a nice smile, or, you know, I want them everything in sharp. I think I might try a different lens and see what happens. Maybe I'll try the 14-24 and try something different, you know? Trying to get that focus point right on the top of their head. That seems to be the best for me. I know a lot of other people like the dynamic focus and the 3D stuff like that. I haven't had great luck with that, so I'm still sticking with the single point right on their head. good continuous focus, and the 50mm lens allows me for really, really fast speed with that focus. So I think everything should be sharp. And in quick looks, everything's looking really, really good on the back of the screen. Especially that second photo, still got it. Definitely need to be recomposing really, really fast in order to get that second one, because they're right up on me as they're going by. They're really close since I'm only using the 50. I'm going to switch the 24 to 70, see how I do. Maybe I do a better job, maybe I don't. But we'll see. You know, I'm going to try a little bit of everything. But I still want to try that super wide, see what happens. Not sure. You know what? I'm going to add a little bit of exposure compensation. That's really wide, even at 24. Gotta wait for them to be right on top of me. Yeah, they gotta be right on top of me. Yes, sir. Wish I knew who that was. I'll have to go back and look at the video to find out who that was. That's so funny. Guess they know me, huh? Don't even have my name on my shirt or anything. I'm wearing an Eagles shirt. Oh well. Now I'm interested. I really need to go back and see who that was. I should go back and look at the picture. Not liking the super wide. I don't think they're as good. I like the 50 a little bit tighter. I'm gonna switch to the 70 to 200. See how that does. Morning. Here's my break to switch the 70 to 200. Got one more here.
Morning.
Good morning. That's pretty good. I'm liking that. I have a little bit more time. Yeah, I got a little bit more time in order to get that shot. Whereas with the 50, I don't know, it's different. So I'm gonna have to really review the images later, see which ones I like better. Now I'm actually going down to a single point or a single shot because again, I don't want to overshoot. So I find I'm better off just getting that single shot and I'm right on. Now I'm still shooting raw. Amazingly enough, I can actually add about another 90 some shots onto my card shooting with the D3 or the D3S at 12 megapixels when I switch it down to 12-bit rather than 14-bit. Allows me to get a little more, a few more shots on the card is always a good thing, especially in an event like this. I have all of my cards with me, and there's actually 2 photographers for this event. The other one is at the start-finish line, and I'm roaming around at different spots. I'm actually about ready to move to another one. So my goal today is to, number 1, shoot a bunch of photos. Number 2, have fun at it, okay? But number 3, of course, sell the photos. If I can't sell them, I wouldn't be, pay me to be out of here on a Sunday morning and get out of bed at 5 a.m. to make sure that I'm here on time and, all that stuff. So I think I'm doing well. I think I had, shot plenty of photos. I'll review them, see how I did, whether it was good or bad. And, I'll show you some of the images that I liked, that I didn't like, maybe focus problems, that kind of thing. Obviously, I'm looking for more bike riders while I'm out here. So, so I'll review the photos, tell you what I think, and we'll go from there. Here comes more bike riders in a minute. So I had a couple things that I wanted to explain and go over. Number 1, I had mentioned the exposure compensation at one point. As soon as I put on my 14 to 24, I shot a couple photos and I said, oh, I need to work on my exposure compensation. Since I was on Aperture Priority, that's when you use your exposure compensation. I never use it when I'm in manual. But since I was in Aperture Priority, I gave it a little bit more exposure. And what the reason for that was because I was getting more sky in the image. Since it was metering, since it was seeing more sky with that wider angle versus the 50mm lens, obviously I wanted it exposed for the foreground, for the people, not for the background. So that's why I needed to pump that up a little bit. Now, on average, we had about 7.5% loss of images. That's either through focus issues or through bad composition, that kind of thing. Maybe multiples of a single person. So sometimes I'll delete a couple of those. And so that's not bad. I really can't complain. We had originally shot over about 4,500 photos. Lost about 7.5%. But that 4,500, that means we only shot on average 3 photos per person. And since we were shooting beginning, middle, and end, start and then during and then finish of the race, that's pretty good. I really can't complain about that for 1,500 riders. Let's go over a couple of these pictures. Number 1, obviously, as I said, I started off. These few here shot with a 300-2.8. Started off as they were getting ready. That's what these are. People just kind of hanging out. Then we get into these, and they were starting the race. They're real excited. Still early in the morning, but getting some smiles and some good expressions, stuff like that. This is a really good one. I love the bokeh in that. If you can wait a little bit longer to let them get a little closer. As always, you get a little stronger bokeh. Same with this guy. We have a nice background. He was just wandering around. Love his eyes through the glasses. Great photo. Then this is that first location that I was at. And so this was with the 50, and there is another one with the 50. Looks good. Fill in the frame as much as possible, showing all that open space back here. Okay, I wasn't real happy with the 14 to 24. It's just a little bit too much. It's a little too wide. This is an okay photo. It's pretty cool with the guy over here that's partially out of focus. The reason why he's out of focus, even though my shutter speed is 1/640th of a second, is because I wasn't panning for him anymore. I was panning for the next guy. So that's probably why he went out. Here we get into the 70 to 200s, which is definitely the best photos. I like them the best. Gives you that nice blurred background, that kind of thing. There was that other location that I was at with the farm in the background, and then some finished photos. So overall, very happy with the event. I hope you guys learned something. I'd love to see any of your event photos, any of the work you've done, any comments, questions, concerned. I'd love to see them. Greg Cazillo, Cazillo.com.